awareness of his own power over services rendered, I do not know. As you compare yourself to kiwi fruit that gives longer and slides notwithstanding, he apparently knew how to handle himself. Scout from the Army, Geronimo, summer 1885. Kind of. Published in Los Angeles, however.
And this is what I do. Leave for work early, just go out into the woods because it is about 100 degrees in my studio at the house, battle the bugs to film a review. Gotta try to find a semi-dry place since it poured last night. Everything's soaked. I can't really get dirty because I gotta go to work. Go to one of my normal filming spots. It's up there. Doesn't look too bad. Good afternoon, everybody. What is going on? I am jeffgrantMEDIA, and today's a real user review. We're going to take a look at my custom Brass Brigade fixed blade knife. Now, Jason of the Brass Brigade did send me this as a sample for review, but all the opinions in this video are mine and mine alone. I did not share this content with Brass Brigade prior to publication. They will see this when you do. Now, the knife, as well as the Kydex sheath that is in my pocket. This came as a package deal, so when you get a knife from Brass Brigade, you also get a custom Kydex sheath, and the sheaths are pretty solid. I mean, you can put the knife in there and it is not popping out. Now, this is also a 100% American-made item. Jason himself is located in Southern California, and all of the materials used to create this knife, as well as the scales, the Kydex, all the hardware is all American-made, as well as the machinery he uses that includes the grinder and the heat treat oven that he uses are all US made. So I've now been using this as my daily driver for, I think, about a month, and I've gotten quite a bit of use. You've probably seen this using a couple of my videos for unboxings, and I've been using this quite a bit at work, especially like this past week. We've been doing a little summer cleanup where our bulk area, it's gotten a bit messy, and there's a lot of packages, a lot of old boxes and stuff that get broken down, condensed. So I've been cutting a lot of tape and cardboard with this knife, so it's actually kind of dull right now, so I definitely need to sharpen it because it's been getting a lot of use. Now, this knife is pretty awesome. As you saw, this is how I've been trying to carry it when my pants allow. I kind of just stick it in the sheath in my pocket, and I can just drop my pocket over it. You don't really see it, so it's kind of hidden, but it fits comfortably. I can sit down, I can drive my car, I can sit in my office chair, and it is fully accessible. And I can get it right back in the sheath, no problem. Now, I will say recently, not today because they're soaked and they're still drying, I've been testing out a new pair of jeans that are a little bit snugger because they're 17.5-ounce selvage, so they're not broken in, they're pretty stiff still. So I've had to actually keep it on my back pocket kind of recently, and it's worked out really well for that as well. It still also can fit in my front pocket, but when I'm wearing these heavier jeans, I've been carrying it on my back pocket, which is fine. I could still sit, I could still drive, I could still access the knife easily, but a sheath knife, even one that has like a 2.5, 3-inch blade, I find could be a little bit intimidating if someone sees it on your belt or hanging off the back pocket in my case. So a folding knife on a pair of tighter jeans might be a little bit better option. It's a little more concealable. Even if you can see the clip, people don't get as nervous as they do when they see a sheath knife. But even so, I've been using it, and I've been loving this knife. So when I'm not wearing those jeans that are super tight because they're super stiff, I just stick it in my pocket there, throw my shorts or my shirt down over it, and you can't even see that it's there. So it's completely concealed. And at least where I am in Pennsylvania, this is legal to carry. You do have to check your local laws. It will vary. I believe in like New York City, you can't carry a knife at all. So even a folder, if a policeman sees it, you can get pulled over, confiscated. I don't think you're gonna get arrested, but I think they'll take the knife and maybe give you a ticket for carrying it. But a sheath knife, even of any blade length in certain places, I believe is illegal. So check your local laws and regulations before you start even concealed carrying a sheath knife. You don't wanna get yourself in any trouble. Now, as far as the knife goes, this quality and craftsmanship of everything is awesome. As I said, this is 100% American made. The steel is an 80 CRV2 steel. The scales are made from a canvas marcata with 610 OD green liners. Every fixed blade that comes out of Brass Brigade is a one-of-a-kind blade, although they do offer a couple of production knives called the Grant Ripper and the Tripper. And once again, all of the parts in this knife are 100% American made, that being the bolts, the hardware, the steel, the kydex, the grinding machine used, and the heat treat oven are also American made. Now, one thing you need to know about these knives, these are not forged knives. These are cut from plates of steel. So Jason will buy the steel, he draws the shape on the steel, he will cut them out, then he will grind in all of the details to the knife, then heat treat it. He then will craft the scales that go onto each of the knives, and there you go, you have your custom knives. I believe he does also take custom orders. Now, in addition to being a knife smith, Jason was also a tattoo artist, and I believe at one point was a professional skateboarder. I did try to look him up. I couldn't find anything on him, but I'm sure if he appeared in Thrasher or Slap magazine in the 90s and early 2000s, I've probably seen images of him skating. The badges, the patches that he sent are old Bones Brigade patches, so I'm guessing he may have skated for the Bones Brigade or Powell Peralta crew at some point. But his knife work is awesome. Again, I've been using this thing all the time, almost daily. It's been getting a lot of use. I've been basically cleaning up all week long. So I've been cutting a lot of cardboard, a lot of boxes, packaging tape and stuff. So while it is still pretty sharp, yeah, it's definitely still sharp. I can scrape my fingernail, but it is certainly getting dull because I have been using it a lot, and cardboard and tape really dulls a blade. I do try to take care of it. I clean it off so I don't let any of that adhesive stick to the blade when I'm done. But I mean, I've been getting a ton of use out of this. I did have to tighten my scales once. My own fault, really. I dropped it, and I think when the impact, it didn't break anything. The scales didn't crack at all, but they got a little loose. So I just torqued them down completely fine. They are not loose at all anymore, and good to go. So thus far, I am incredibly pleased with the knife. The craftsmanship has been awesome. This is just like, it's a work of art. When I'm opening a package, I love using this thing. That's why I've been seeing this a lot on the channel lately. I've been popping open every box I can with this. Even though it is the summertime, I've been taking it a bit easy, so I haven't been opening nearly as many packages as I normally would. Once the cooler weather starts to, if it ever arrives, I don't know if you can tell, I'm sweating to death right now. I will probably be opening a lot more packages because I generally deal with jeans and shirts and things of that nature that are more fall winter clothing, not so much the summer. Also, who doesn't want to just drink a beer and sit outside in the summer? So you will be seeing a lot more cameos of my Brass Brigade knife as soon as this fall weather ever arrives. But if you were looking at it, yeah, snag anything from Brass Brigade. Jason's a super rad dude, really cool. You could just shout out to his IG. You could probably place an order. There'll be links in the description box down below for all of this too. I'm not being paid to say any of this. This was just a sample. I don't have any affiliate links or anything. They are just links to Jason's Instagram page or the Brass Brigade Instagram page, so you can check out his work. He shows you making them. He also has a YouTube channel where he shows some of the scales and some of the steps that he takes to make some of these knives, and you can go ahead and order one of your own. I apologize for the mosquitoes. They are starting to eat me alive. But yeah, if you had just heard of them, great company. If you are doing your research on them, great company. Very pleased with my knife. Going to continue to use it. Pop it right there in my pocket. No one knows it's there. Going to go to work and probably cut down another 40 boxes today. There's a lot of, we got a lot of product waste. We have big boxes that we throw all these little boxes in, and they're full. So I have to break down all of them so I can condense them. So maintenance will come and take them and throw them in the dumpster because it's the other side of the building and there's a lot of zigzagging, and I don't feel like dragging a hand truck or a pallet jack all the way through the entire building. I'm gonna let maintenance do that. They got a forklift, it's much easier. With that, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up because I am sweating to death and I need to go get myself in some air conditioning. Brass Brigade knives, top notch. If you're looking for a custom fixed blade knife, I highly recommend you check them out. So with that, if you like this video or any of my other videos, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red button and ring that bell right next to it so you get notifications the next time I post a brand new video. Good night.